Hello everyone, my name's Luckna. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, a big welcome. I have set the intention for these Lionsgate portal videos to reach the collective community that I am aligned with and that resonate with the messages I have to share. So if I have randomly popped up on your For You page, then maybe we're connected and maybe you are a part of this collective community that is sharing these common themes that we're experiencing in our life right now. So I have done a little tarot reading for this Lionsgate portal energy, and if you haven't watched, I did create a video that is on my YouTube channel. Watch that one first if you can, but you don't have to. So this is going to be just a little tarot reading. I have asked my angels for some divine support and guidance to navigate through this portal energy, which we entered on the 28th of July, and I believe, and it will finish on the 12th of August, and we'll be peaking on the 8th of August, the number 88, which is the portal energy, where we really do have the potential to step into a new timeline, which is so much more aligned with our higher self. And in order to enter this timeline, we really do need to release and let go of the past limiting, outdated behaviors and patterns that no longer serve us. So I've just asked for some advice and guidance on that for my collective community. So if this reading does resonate with you, I'd love to hear your stories as well. Please like and comment and let me know. And also please do subscribe and share and all of those things if you do resonate. The support really does help me out as well. So let's start the reading. So the first card I pulled out, and I feel this card is just overlooking the entire reading. The Temperance card, which is this beautiful angel that's pouring water with 2 cups. And I feel that this is this angelic divine guidance and support that is available to us in this time, but especially available to us right now. And I do believe there's so much higher vibrational support available to us that we can't see, but we can definitely tap in and feel into. I mean, some of us can see, some of us are very clear visual, I can't remember what the word is, but able to see as well. But there's angels, there's our spirit guides and spirit team, our ancestors, there's so many different higher vibrational beings watching down on us, cheerleading for us and rooting for us right now to really step into these higher vibrational timelines. So that is overlooking this journey right now. And I've had dreams and seen these, like some of these different high vibrational beings, and they really are here. There's so many of them. So just knowing that we are supported and we're guided and we have nothing to fear, like we've got so much protection right now. So the second card I pulled out was the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like a lot of us right now are having to juggle and manage like so many things at once. And it makes sense because the energy is just like accelerating really fast. And so with acceleration of energy comes massive growth. But to grow and to transform, we have to, you know, keep up with changes in our life. And that can be like having to juggle like many things. And when we're more open and receptive, opportunities can be just flowing through, but it can be a lot to handle. So what I feel from this card is just like this guy is just, he seems pretty happy just juggling away. Like we just need to manage and balance our time, and there is time to do everything that we want to do. We just have to prioritize what it is that is most important to us and for our heart and our soul. This Lionsgate portal is all about tapping into our heart and our soul and what we need. So tapping into that and then prioritizing. So at the time of this Lionsgate portal, it's a good idea to actually write down your goals and your priorities and list them by what is most important, and think about that. Like, are you prioritizing your life, and is it balanced? Because yes, it's important to, when these opportunities come in that are going to help us grow, it's important to integrate all of these things and grow and succeed and strive towards our success. But it's also important to be enjoying our life, to be like having fun, to be socializing, to be resting as well, and taking care of our bodies when we need to. Everything needs to be in balance. So the next card I pulled out was the Three of Pentacles, in reverse though. So this card to me is showing like how important it is to pay attention to the connections in our life and the people in our life and who we collaborate with. And now is the time where we may be having to let go of some connections, or really re-examining how people in our life are affecting us, and if they are worthy of our energy, and how much energy are they worthy of having from us. We may need to have better boundaries with certain people, and yeah, just really re-examining the people in our life. Not only that, but even re-examining like our workplace. Are we happy? Like, are you working a job that is aligned with your heart and your soul? And the people in your life, and even in your workplace, like, are they, you know, is there anything toxic going on that you can really create better boundaries with? The Three of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me that there's some like internal work that needs to be done to reflect on these connections. And it's also time to reflect on what we're juggling in our life. Is there any way that we can add like some conscious connections and collaborations with other people to help us in our path? Like, for some of us, I feel that the way that we're doing things, they're just not working anymore. Like, they're not sustainable for our long-term success. Like, you can't push and strive and like be doing like juggling so many things forever. You're going to have a burnout, and sometimes you need to delegate some tasks to other people and collaborate with the right people. So that can also be something that's coming up. So the next card I pulled out was the Six of Wands. So I do feel like a lot of us, we're stepping into this beautiful celebratory period where, you know, we can finally start to reap the rewards of all of the things that all of the seeds we've been planting. And, you know, this is the theme of this month, is realizing that no action goes unlooked in this universe. Like, every good thing that we do, you will receive that karma back to you. Like the number 8, what goes around comes around. The 8-8 portal will show us that, yeah, that we will receive those good rewards and we'll be celebrating. And it's really important to pay attention to like who is surrounding you. Like, are the people in your life able to support you and like be your cheerleaders in when you are celebrating your successes? Are they able to be happy for you? Because if there's people in your life that you're not able to celebrate your successes with, then you really need to reflect on that as well. So the next card I pulled out was the Three of Wands in reverse. So I feel with this card is that this man is like looking ahead at really like endless opportunities in life that are available, like even beyond the land and the seas as well. So even like travel opportunities, like it doesn't have to be confined to just the land that you're on. The opportunities for you are literally endless, limitless. Like whatever your soul and your heart desires, you can manifest. But being in reversed, I feel that for a lot of us, we do really need to do that journaling and meditating and visualizing and really like clarify what it is that we want for our life and clarify the vision for our future. Some of us are not quite clear on that, and that's okay. Like it sometimes it's just like the vision is unfolding and the puzzle pieces are just like coming together slowly. So trust the process as well. But I do feel like a lot of answers are ready to come forth on this portal day on the 8th of the 8th. So yeah, just pay attention, meditate, journal, and set strong intentions on those days, on the day of the 8th of the 8th, sorry. So the next card I pulled out was the 9 of Pentacles, in reversed. So this tells me this woman is like really in upright. She is just honoring the successes that she has accomplished throughout her life and just really happy in her own energy and really not needing anything else. Like she's just so content on her own. In reverse, what it's telling me that so many of us in this time, we really need to take a moment to be proud of ourselves and to be grateful and appreciative of ourselves, and yeah, just self-love and really reflecting on all of the things that you have done and accomplished up until now, and all of the even the littlest things that like helping people and like the things that you've done that you are proud of, and just reflecting on that is so important. Venus is in retrograde right now, so what's being highlighted is the things that we're really insecure about within ourselves and the things that we don't love about ourselves. So it is so important to love ourselves, all of those flaws and everything as well. And like being in reverse as well, this woman who is so happy being single, it's really showing to us that we need to feel whole and complete on our own, and let go of any need to hold on and attach to anything outside of ourselves, which is very aligned and connected with the astrology of Venus right now. So following that, I feel the next phase of this tarot, after we do step into the self-love and fully feeling love for ourselves on all levels and tapping into that confidence, what's going to happen is some new thoughts and new creative ideas about ourselves are going to come through. Things that we need to really let go of as well, like past beliefs and patterns, behaviors, things like that are going to come up. This sword wants to cut out all of that negativity, all of those things that are holding us back from or like blocking our heart from that love for ourselves and truly accepting ourselves. So that will be coming up. And the Tower in reverse actually came up after that, and it's so symbolic with the energies of the Gandanta point, which I speak about in my other Lionsgate video. So Gandanta is in Vedic astrology when there is this karmic knot that wants to be untied, which is happening right now in this Lionsgate portal, and it's to do with the fire and the water element, which at that point, these two elements, when they combine, they both destroy each other. Like the fire puts the fire and the water, like they put each other out, and it creates like steam, and like the water dissolves, the fire also dissipates. And it's so interesting because in the Tower card you can also see like the one person over here who's falling off the tower is red, and this person is blue. Like that's the flame and the water, and you can see the flame on the top of the tower, and this like, I don't know what that is, but it looks like water to me. It's like blue and like edgy, and it's so symbolic to me of the Gandanta, of this karmic knot that wants to untie. And for those real karmic attachments and like loops that we're going through that we want to break, sometimes, a lot of the times, they do require a tower moment. A tower moment is when like chaos sort of has to happen. The chaos is that destruction of the two elements. They literally destroy each other, and then that helps you release the energy, which is the fire, and the emotional tie, which is the water. So it can feel like a very intense time right now, this portal, even though it is so inspiring and uplifting and pulling us into a higher vibration. To be pulled into that higher vibration, we have to go through releasing that darkness and heaviness. It's like to reach a really high place. I always think of like when you're on a trampoline and you like jump down and the trampoline goes so down, like that's like that low vibration, and then it propels you so high. So that's what we're going through with this tower moment. So you can feel like things are really heavy and you don't want to let go. The tower in reverse is telling me that we are sort of trying not to let go, and we're trying to avoid this destruction from happening. So really, the advice for you collective is to just surrender and trust and let go, and know that nothing is happening in a negative way. Everything that is happening for us, and it's all for our highest good. So just trust, and trust that we're supported by all of this angelic protection in this time, and nothing can go wrong, where this is all happening for our evolution. So if there is chaos and destruction going on in your life, just know you are being evolved and transformed on an accelerated level. So your current reality has to completely break down so that you can really like shift time, like much higher timelines. The next card I pulled out was the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel that this card is saying that we need to create this beautiful stability and just solid foundation within ourselves, and that requires being fully comfortable within ourselves and our body on every single level, and making sure that everything that we do in our life is authentic to our soul and our heart, and just aligned, and then that is when you'll feel comfortable in your skin and fully just you know, trusting in yourself and your life. So yeah, building that inner stability and security. And then of course the Sun card, and it was in reverse that I pulled out. So knowing that the sun, which is the light source of everything beautiful and like uplifting and positive and energizing as well, and just optimistic, and like really, yeah, just all the beautiful things, all of that is within us, and it's the sun is ruled by Leo, and Leo is the energy of this like Lionsgate portal. The sun also represents our heart in Vedic astrology. So the sun is our heart. So think about that. Our heart illuminates the light within us like the sun does. So it's really tapping into our inner light and our inner power and our inner authority, and also like really making sure we feel in control of our life, in control of ourselves on every level. And this is all solar plexus chakra stuff. So healing that, making sure that even like we feel comfortable in our gut. Our gut is our intuitive center, and feeling comfortable in trusting our gut. Like when, you know, when you have that off feeling in your stomach, like, do you trust that and know that your gut is telling you something? Like, do you listen to your gut? And is your digestive system, like, you know, free and flowing? Because that also affects your life force energy, which is like, needs to be flowing through you freely. So reflecting on those things. So, okay, the next card I pulled out was the Seven of Cups. So I think for some of us, we have a lot of ideas that we need to like bring down into reality, and really make sure that we're setting solid practical steps to achieve the goals and all of the things that we want to do for our life, because everything that we want to do, everything that our heart and soul desires, we can do that. We just need, all it takes is visualizing, believing, and creating the actionable steps. It really is that simple, and just deciding that this is what you're going to do with your life. Like, that's all it takes. But we really do need to bring those thoughts out of the clouds and into reality. So then I pulled out the Seven of Swords in reversed. I'm feeling like some of us are sort of running away from some really deep and really important behavioral patterns and beliefs and ways of living and being that are really not serving us. We're running away, or we're hiding, or we're just avoiding. Yeah, and we can't anymore. Like, this is resurfacing now, especially this month. The energy of this Lionsgate is so much light from the sun that it's illuminating all of the darkness as well. We can't hide from anything. And the more you try and run away from things, it's like tying that karmic knot of the Gandanta point even stronger. And when those knots are tied within our energy, it's just like not flowing freely, and then we're not being our authentic self, and we're not living life to the fullest potential. And we want that energy to be free and flowing, so that, you know, that's when we're truly living our life. And that's when the that spark of joy is within us too, from the sun. The more knots we have, the more like foggy life is, then the more it doesn't make sense, and all of those things. So now it's really a time to go within and meditate and sit in silence and just really listen. Now is not the time to be expressing so much and creating a lot. Now is the time to really be in solitude and really listen to, because there's so much divine guidance wanting to come through. I feel like there's so many messages and symbols and synchronicities and a lot of angelic support and guidance. So more than doing, now it's the time to take it all in and also just set your intentions. yeah, and then the last two cards I pulled out, which is really cool, is the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. And I feel like this is really interesting because, like, the Queen of Wands is like the feminine energy of the fire element. So it's like feminine and masculine. And then the King is that masculine energy of the water element, which is like balancing the masculine and feminine. And I believe I pulled these out to just remind you all that it's so important to when you are in that masculine fiery energy of being like, you know, go and being creative and taking that intuitive, like, actionable steps, and feeling like fiery and passionate, and all of those things. There's also so many elements of femininity that really help that grow, that fire energy, just like that flame to just spark up so much brighter, like when you're tapping into that intuition and being in that magnetic feminine flow. You're able to take so much more intuitive actions, and you're just like, you know, in the right place at the right time, and the things that you're doing, it doesn't feel hard. It's like easy and it's fun and it's enjoyable. So yeah, just making sure, yeah, that's in balance. And with the King of Cups, like when you are in that super feminine state of, like, you know, being emotionally there for someone, for example, like the cups is the emotions. The King of Cups is so emotionally strong and stable, and he's got that masculine presence of just being the sturdy support, sitting on his throne and just being whatever sort of support that anyone needs on an emotional, intuitive level, but also with that strong masculine presence of being strong and stable, and, you know, maybe having like good boundaries, maybe not like feeling like taking on too much, like being really stable in giving solid practical advice, but also not like getting blurred with the femininity. Like, balance of the masculine and feminine in this time is so important. So yeah, this was just a small tarot reading. I hope it resonates with you. I think I'm ready to stop now. My throat is, I lost my voice recently, and the biggest message I've received is to just stop doing so much and just like listen. And I haven't been listening, I've been like expressing, but I did feel the need to share a few of these videos and some messages that have come up because I feel like it's important. So I'm gonna stop now, but yeah, if you resonate, please do let me know. I love you all. I hope this video does reach out to more of my soul collective community. And yeah, I wish you all the best for this Lionsgate portal. Please set your intentions, ground as well, connect with nature, connect with the sun, journal, meditate, visualize, and write down your goals and your vision for your future in detail, and prioritize what those goals are for you. And yeah, good luck everyone. Have the best portal day. Love you all. And I'll see you in my next video.